Good evening everybody, and welcome to this extremely exciting Primaris Intercessors unboxing video. Now, I always said I would never buy any Primaris as I never thought that I would need them, but it would appear that I was telling another fib, and so here we are. Anyway, let's have a little look inside. So as usual, it has my favourite cellophane wrapping, and I can't see myself in it today. Let's get this bit off. Okay, so here we have the box, and on the back we have some exciting ways for you to build your Primaris. And apparently there's now a stalker bolt rifle, I don't know what that is, and an auto bolt rifle, I don't know what that is. I do however know what a combat knife is, and an auxiliary grenade launcher. Today's poster boys are Ultramarines, Crimson Fists, Dark Angels, and White Scars. Anyway, let's have a little look inside here. Don't know if you can hear that bell noise, it's someone outside my house with a bicycle bell. Okay, in this box we have an instruction manual, a sprue, which appears to be legs, arms, backpacks and weapons, so this is really all over the shop. A decal sheet, which appears to be all Ultramarines this time, which is a bit of a pain. Another sprue, this time it appears to be, is this the same as the last one? I recognise these bits, I think this may be the same. Another sprue, this is definitely different, this one has shoulder pads and all the heads. We'll have a little look at these bits in a bit more detail in a second. And here we have a exact replica of the last sprue, which is heads and shoulder pads again, and a couple of legs. And I don't know if you can hear it, but we also have a big pile of bases.
Okay.
Let's have a closer look at those sprues. Let's see if we can zoom in here. Look at that. Okay, so what I'm seeing on this sprue is legs everywhere. Interesting that the legs are in multi-part, which is something we're not used to with Space Marines, apart from some of the recent ones. Some interesting details on the shoulder pads here. As usual, we have the studded pad, one of my favourites. And let's have a look at those heads there. With a few bare heads and quite a few helmeted heads. Now, the other sprue. Was it exactly the same? Yes, it is. So this is an exact copy of the other pad and arm sprue. So, onto this sprue, which is a pair of legs. I don't think they go together, I hope they don't go together. The holding the gun in the under the arm pose, which will be my favourite arm. Oh, you get two of those, which is good. And there's your underslung grenade launcher. I'm not seeing this stalker pattern bolt gun yet though, but I do see the combat knife. I think these are all belts, but I may be wrong. No, they are scopes and magazines. Okay. They probably slot onto the side of the bolters there. Of course, I could be very wrong. And I think this is another copy of the last sprue. Let's have a look. Yep, exactly the same. And I'm looking at this thinking, where are all the torsos? Am I missing a sprue? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Another look at the transfer sheet there. I'll see if I can get it to pick that up. As usual, loads of Ultramarine symbols, a hell of a lot of squad numbers. and a few squad indication markers. And finally the instructions. I'll try and get these zoomed in for you. Right, we have multi-part legs, always good. It would appear that those bits are to stick onto the side of the guns. There's the auto bolt rifle, which basically means a drum magazine. Still haven't seen that stalker bolt rifle. And some rules at the end there, which we don't need. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye.